Yo, T1, what you saying, bro? Get active in the Discord, boys. Let them know we're live. Let them know we're live, boys. I'm sending the announcement in and we'll get shit started, man. Here you cells. Yeah, man, let me know what we're looking for, man. Let me know what we're looking for. I think a lot of people's looking at EU and GU. It is moving decently today. Fuck's sake. The train. What we saying, boys? What we saying? Morning, boys. Let me know what we're looking for. EU cells, gold, EU cells. What are you saying, T? Morning. Yeah, morning, T1. Morning, Ewan. Josh, Harris, what you saying, boys? Soma T, V got, what we saying? Morning, Jay, Henry, Michael. What we saying, boys? Sam, T1, Luke, Henry. Morning, boys. Yeah, a lot of people looking for EU cells right now. Desert mystery. Desert mystery. What we saying, chat? Let me know what pairs we're looking at, man. Let me know what pairs we're looking at. We'll let a few more man get in here, then we'll start getting into the charts. We are at a nice point of volume here as well. Again, GU's a little bit untradeable in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more favouring buys, boys, I'll be honest. I'm more favouring buys. More favouring buys. What you saying, no chat? I'm more favouring buys, man. I'll be real. I'll be honest, I'm more favouring buys. Morning, bro. What you saying, Henry? Let's see what people are saying. EU sells, gold, EU sells, GU shorts, DXY, set to equal lows on the 15. EU sells for sure. EU sells if London opens, gets closed above. Morning, Lou. What you saying, Drift King? What you saying, Lloyd? What you saying, Luke? Not really sure about the entry. EU sells. I'm in GU. Yes, Lou. What you saying? What you saying, John? I'm the only one looking to buy. GR30. What you saying, David? I was, but uncertain right now. So not ALG, lose something else. To be fair, Everyone saying sells probably does mean buyers all getting induced. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just basically due to my bias yesterday. I've still got the exact same biases yesterday. Good morning, mate. Can you do a top-down analysis of GU? Want to see my analysis of lines? Yeah, no worries, boys. Everyone get some likes in here, man. Let's get 1k likes in here real quick. Yeah, I mean, again, where we are in the higher time frame, I would favour sells. But with that being said, you don't want to just... Sorry. Yeah. In the higher time frame, we're at this 4 hour. So again, exact same shit as we were really looking for yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a nothing day. We didn't really move. But yeah, we want to move to the upside like that, in my opinion. And here we still want to move to the upside. So I'm still really keeping the same bias, to be honest, chat. Yeah, I still want to ideally have a sell-off. We're not really seeing very nice candles right here, though. We're seeing just, yeah, just horrible rejection, really. So yeah, it does make it a little bit harder to trade. Taps into our order block overnight. You can see this is on the DXY. This is this order block here. So we did tap into it overnight. And we did see rejection, but the way we're opening up this morning does tell me that the DXY could come and sweep this higher before they're moving back down. So I definitely don't think that sells on EU and GU is stupid. In fact, that's probably what I will be looking for this morning. As much as my higher time frame bias, does want to come down overall, based on how the market's playing out, it obviously doesn't really look like it wants to do that this morning. We'll have another look though. We'll go on it. But yeah, that's my bias for the day. My bias for the day is to come down still. See, nothing's really changed from yesterday, in my opinion. Let me get rid of... Actually, fuck it, we'll keep that on. Yeah, it's kind of awkward though, chat. I'll be honest, kind of awkward. Not really that many buying opportunities. I mean, we've retapped into this order block. To be fair, if you did want to go long, you would really want to be going here for that order block. TP at the high. Let's have a look at EG. EG's obviously really kind of bearish again on the open. We had that sweep in the morning and then that order block tap and then we're just falling. So what we're seeing right now is the euro is definitely weaker than the pound. So if you do want to buy, you do want to really be buying GU anyway. So really we probably want to wait for GU to come to here for anything. 31 man in there. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Let's get 1,000 likes in here. Morning. Just wanting on mine to move. Took a quick 1 to 2 short on EG. Waiting. Yeah, nice. Does look like EG's going to continue down. I mean, we filled this fair value gap last night that we was looking for. Or not last night, I mean, it was during the New York session. And then, yeah, price not really giving anything else, saying that we're going to actually respect that. So, again, if we look at the current range on EG, we're looking at the current range on EG. It's obviously here. I mean, again, I would want it to come ideally into a PY like this that we've just kind of come short of. But that's just how EG moves. EG doesn't really respect fuck all, to be honest, chat. So, yeah, I do think the euro's going to get weaker against the pound. Yeah, a bit of a difficult one this morning, chat. Bit of a difficult one this morning, to be honest with you. To be honest, it is a bit of a difficult one. It is a bit of a difficult one. What we saying though, chat? Let me know what you man's thoughts are on the market. It's quite tricky. Better to not trade it. Yeah, I do hear that. I do very much hear that. I do very much hear that. Everyone drop a like on this YouTube, man. Let's get 50 likes in this real quick. Let's get 100 man in there. I'm also debating going back to bed. Nah, don't go back to bed, bro. Plenty of time for sleep later, boys. Plenty of time to sleep. All the time in the world to sleep later. All the time in the world to sleep when you're dead, boys. Not to be crude. EU buzz from DTO. I'm waiting for 1 minute inverse on EG. Nels, heck you, DTO if it's 5 AM. Let me check chart check because everyone's saying chart check. Morning, some buzz on GJ earlier. Nice, man. Someone took the gold long. Have a look at 4 REU. You don't think it'll go up? Yeah, this is what I'm really looking for, but basically everyone in the chat's looking at shorts, to be honest. We obviously want the DXY to align. And right now it's not. Right now it's not. I mean, one thing I was looking for would be SMT at these lows. But we don't really have any. Do we? Yeah, we don't really have any SMT at these lows, to be honest. So to be fair, it's just GU's making it really hard for us to trade, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we've got the New York low. New York low, and then, okay, to be fair, we did sweep out this low at least. Whereas EU didn't. So that's a bit of SMT there. You can see we didn't sweep out these lows, but GU did sweep out these. DXY didn't sweep out these as well. It's one of them, chat. It's one of them today. I'll be honest. It's not really a majorly clean setup in either direction just yet. I would be favouring bullish just because of my higher time frame bias. So SMT is essentially when one pair will sweep a low but the other pair won't. So you can see this low wasn't swept. EU's got this low and this low, whereas GU's got this low's been swept here. So yeah, man. Oh, I spammed your DM. Please can we have a discount as Africans? The average salary here is £300. Damn. What country in Africa are you from, bro? Let's see higher time frame bias on EU. Let's go on the 1 minute and see if we can get any actual price action. Might be one of them days, chat, where it's just best not to get in. GU's tapped in now. Fuck me, EU's just had that. EG's had that rally. To be fair, we may even be better looking at other pairs, man. Even EG, though. I mean, even the M basket. So yesterday we completed the exact objective we wanted to complete. So obviously we want to come into this external low. So let's have a look at the M basket. Let's park the idea of EU and GU right now, because not really any need to fucking stare at it the whole time and just wait for something to happen. If it's not clear, it's not clear. Nothing's going to change on the 5 minute that's going to affect that. So yeah, same with on this, same really with the M basket. We're just looking for it to continue this momentum. Looking for it to continue that next, hopefully, leg up and then that leg down. So obviously that means on UJ we're looking at buys, GJ we're looking at buys, and EJ we're also looking at buys. Been rejecting this 180 level for ages. Obviously this is a all-time high for UJ, as you can see. It just keeps getting stronger. So you definitely only want to be buying. You definitely only want to be buying your yen pairs. Check out Gold Lou, nice LG. Yeah, nice. Rejection off that 4,000 level as well, which is really nice. If you're watching on TikTok, boys, everyone double tap the fuck out of the screen, man. Let's get more than 40 man in here. Let's get 100 man in here real quick. Let's get 100 man in here real quick, chat. So coming off this order block here, let me get rid of some of these. On the outside. Yeah, one of the EU or GU longs, but ALG looks decent, so decent. Gonna stay out bias unclear. Yeah, I do hear that, bro. I do massively hear that. I mean, remember, chat, there's no need to trade every day. If you're trading ALG and DTO continuation, just realise there's always going to be entries. Every single week there's going to be entries. It is so rare there's going to be a week with no entries. So that's another thing that you've got in your back pocket, chat. Don't think we just teach you how to trade. Yeah, we do teach you how to trade the strategy. But we also make the markets easy for you. You don't need to force your way into the market. Because we know we trade a time-based system which is going to come up tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. There's no need to feel mad FOMO and jump in. Gold does look really nice though. I can't lie. Gold does look banging. It's just in terms of an entry point really, I suppose. I mean, we've got this inversion fair value gap here, which I'd probably be looking for. Yeah, it's difficult to see what happens. Maybe we even come down into this order block potentially. Yes, could potentially sweep out these lows. And even come into this one here. Be interesting to see what happens. ALG is a weapon. I love how it keeps me out of the market. Yeah, that's it, bro. Literally. Literally, bro. 1 minute setup coming now on EU. I mean, GU, I'll be honest, does look a lot nicer. GU's had that proper extension. Right, Yen Basket's actually making waves. So let's see if we can potentially find a trade here. Obviously, we're looking at mainly buying. Pretty much everything we've been wanting to happen though has been playing. We've filled the internal to move up to the external. One annoying thing with the Yen Basket is obviously we're so low down on the Yen Basket. We're just really in the premiums right now. Maybe GJ is probably the best bet. Cause it's the only thing that's actually got high to sweep. You can see EJ's got literally no high, like ever, to sweep. UJ's not really got high either, although it does have obviously historical highs. But GJ actually has highs recently and also CRT highs with a weekly sweep to trade into. So maybe that's the best bet today. Maybe that's the best bet today. Definitely doesn't move as clean as EU and GU, but this daily order block here, I suppose you can say we've tapped into. Just the internal external is just not as clear as EG. EG is EU and GU. Who's trading the pound right now against the yen? Let me know. See, we mitigated this from yesterday. I want to see where the max volume is as well. So I'm going to do from the bottom of Asia session to the top of the New York distribution. See, it is down here. Let's turn this on. I imagine there's going to be volume here though, yeah. So really it is session based. If this thing shows anything, it shows why you should just have to trade time, to be honest. Have to trade time. Got the volume here, volume here, volume here. You can see in between these sessions, there's literally no volume. I'll be honest, this doesn't really give us much. We just know there's a few points of balance essentially in the chart right now. So let me send this to back. So let me go on the 5 minutes, mark out these points of balance. So we've got this here. Here as well, we've got as well. And then just using the volume indicator for this chat. And then this here as well. Two secs. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Yeah, we got joint streams coming, man. We got joint streams. Joint streams coming, boys. Like today, we're getting active, chat. We're getting active today. The euro's really saving our bacon right now, I can't lie. The dollar's actually not really that weak. It's only had one little candle. Gone to 1 minute. We've had a change of character though, which is actually nice. It's also got 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. Middle one being the distribution. Let's drag this across. ALG GJ Shorts look super clean, target in Asia low. It's just how weak the yen basket is, bro. You just really don't want to be buying the yen basket. You don't want to be putting your trust on the yen basket moving up. You just don't. You'd rather put your trust in Bonnie Blue staying loyal to you than the yen basket going up. And that's dead serious as well. That's actually not me. That sounds like a joke. That's not a joke. That is not a joke. If your girlfriend was Bonnie Blue and every single day you checked, is the yen basket bullish or has Bonnie Blue not cheated on me? More times Bonnie Blue would have not cheated on you than the yen basket being bullish. Just to put it into perspective. So you really don't want to be doing these things, boys. Even if it's looking nice, remember, like, there's looking nice and then there's just the law of averages of the market. Like, what goes down continues to go down. What trends to the downside continues to trend to the downside. I think about, I always say this with gold as well, right? If you look at a historical chart and the market's moving like this, like when you zoom out on the monthly, it's way more likely that you're going to win a trade if you buy than sell. Like, sometimes you really got to dumb it down. Because these are the small little details that actually give you an edge. I know it sounds stupid, but these are the tiny little things that actually give you an edge. What's this doing? This is right back already. Fucking hell, what was that? I'm assuming that was EG. What to do? What I like is prices seeking out higher prices right now. Um, let me read the chat. We are smelling longs. What are you looking at, bro? What pay are you looking at? Oh, mate. Obviously, you're going to really need a rejection and a break out of this low. Obviously, if the dollar doesn't give that, then it's over and out. EG continuing up, which is helpful. Yeah, the main thing I'm looking at is GJ, though, to be honest. The main thing we're looking at right now is GJ longs, in my opinion. The only problem I have with GJ is you've always got to aim for such an insanely high amount because of how much it moves during the Asia session. But yeah. Thoughts on USDK. Right, let me read these chats real quick. Let me read the chat. Now, GJ looks like it's holding the FVG on the 1 hour. And that's the thing, though, bro. There's one of them where there's a 1 hour here and there's also a 1 hour here. To be fair, reality, you trade EM basket, didn't you, GJ? What's your thoughts on it? Yeah, I do. The only thing I can see for GJ for potential sells is we could definitely come lower to this level here, this order block here, take out the Asia low, and then go higher. But it's one of them. Would you even really want to do that? Would you even really want to do that? Might closing sub at 7 minutes to go. I'm not even trying to go near the pound. Fair play. I'm in GJ buyers. Fair play. Lou, do your analysis on JER 30. Sweet, bro. We'll do that. There's a 4 hour internal liquidity on GJ. Yeah, that is true. That is true, man. I couldn't really find anything, to be honest. In terms of the... Thing is, we're not seeing any retracement. The reason why internal external works so well is because EU and GU is such a well-distributed pair. By the way, chat, we are out of the EU trade now anyway. Did turn it into the signal group here. But then I said, have your stop loss at break even pretty quickly. So when we're in profit, we'd have a stop loss at break even. So pretty sure if anyone did actually get in that, they would be out of break even. So yeah, that's probably me for EU today, to be fair. I probably wouldn't even really bother touching it past now. So I'm not even really going to look at it. So I'm going to direct my attention to GJ, EJ. We'll still see how this one plays out. But yeah, in the signal group, we're out of break even anyway. So one of them. Obviously, I always preach keep it open. But in a day like today, just a risky trade. Just a risky trade. And we're not doing it because of stupidity. We know we're doing it for a real reason, essentially. It's not like we're psychologically just scared. We're doing it for a real reason because we know that realistically, the dollar on the higher time frame's not hella clear. Why did I say hella? I've been watching that guy who goes, if you get hit with 22s, you hella sweet. I mean, GJ buys, Lou, do your analysis on JER 30. Gutted. I'll do JER 30. I'll do my indexes in a sec, bro. You hella soft. Yeah, we keep getting these crazy 1 minute candles as well, so it's just mad erratic, really. Retaps into that, so let's see. Maybe there's one crazy bastard who didn't have his stop loss at break even. Alright, yeah, facts. Already getting internal liquidity for the week. Low, you cracked me up. He's not getting in but forward testing it. I took this on EU just learning ATM with the mentorships. Fuck it, fair play, bro. I hear that. EU looks bullish as well. I do think it looks bullish. Yeah, I do. But it's just not really that optimal of a day. GJ looks way more optimal in my opinion. Let's look at actually this sell-off as well. Literally no volume down here in the bottom of the Asia session. Again, we send this to the back. So we want to see where all of this volume's coming from. So yeah, you can see pretty much all in this region here. Mainly down here as well. Yeah, mainly this sort of area. So we know this here is an area that price is comfortable trading within. Put halal beats on my bro. What is that? Why did I just hear in my head? Halal beats. Yeah, am I looking for EU shorts right now? Fair play. I'm in EU sells. I'm already in EU sells from 1.6, but nothing but looking to pyramid in if DXY forms his BPR. Fair play, bro. Thoughts on USD CAD? Yeah, I'll have a look at USD CAD now. Yeah, now for real, not looking the best. Fair play. Dollar balls, GJ internal scaring me flongs. Yeah, that's the only other thing. They'll do your analysis on JER 30. Right, let me have a look at some pairs because a lot of people are talking about it. So let's have a look. Again, this shit is just moving kind of mad. You hella soft. Alright, let's have a look. You hella less. Alright, cool. Let's have a look at it's bare stuck in my head now. USD CAD, right? First of all, look at it on a monthly. And people always disregard the month, and obviously it's not going to make you actually get into a trade, but it's going to give you that peace of mind that you kind of know what's actually happening. It's basically the equivalent of, like, imagine following a map. Now you're trying to drive somewhere, you're following the map. When you look at a monthly time frame, you know where you're going to, right? You know where you've left from, and you know where you're going to, right? That doesn't mean you still got the same map, right? But it's the difference between that and then just driving and following what's happening. Cool, turn left, cool, I'll turn left. Turn right, cool, I'll turn right. You're still going to do the exact same shit, but when you know where you're going to and where you're coming from, it just puts you in control a bit more. It means you can actually make more informed decisions. So obviously we're coming to this fair value gap. I'm actually not going to draw it out too much because it's not going to be the neatest, but I'll draw it out like this. I'll have a look at JER 30 after. Any other pairs you man are looking at, let me know. Fucking hell. What is it, bruv? 285? It's normally 300. The most recent candle's always 300. Why is it being annoying? Alright, fuck it. Let's just leave that. You hella soft. Alright, cool. So on the daily, let's have a look at what we're doing on the daily. Again, the internal, external, not really massively clear. Weekly, yeah, the weekly is just choppy. Again, I tend to avoid pairs that are moving like this, just really choppy. We have taken the prior week higher though. We have rejected pretty well. Yes, I mean, we took the low and then we took highs. So there's not really much we can gauge past because we obviously had this mad wick to the downside. Wait, ticks, I can't really see. We obviously had that mad wick to the downside and then this mad wick to the upside. So yeah, not really anything we can go from there. All I'd really be looking at is the fact we swept this high here. So we're looking to trade into this low. Going on to the daily time frame again, we've got a sweep of the daily highs as well, which is nice. Got a sweep of daily highs as well. Going to the 4 hour, and we also have a sweep of the 4 hour high, which is obviously the same as the daily high, but you can see it's nice. It's a big candle like that. We're coming into the internal though, so it is pretty much a internal external trade, this one. Internal external versus CRT. I'm going to make the weekly and daily one dotted. Again, if we look at the weekly, there's the levels we're looking at. Daily, we're seeing this sweep. Yeah, it's just one of those. If we move up, are we at a discount of it? Just about came into the discount. Again, we're kind of in the middle here. We're kind of in no man's land. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, we do, bro. It's in the get in the comments, bro. Or yeah, it's in the description. I'm waiting for Thursday's load to be swept on EU before buying. Fair play, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at indices in a sec, boys. I'm gonna have a look at indices in a sec. The main thing we're looking at right now is GBP JPY. We was looking at EU, but I mean we're out of break even, so we're not really gonna waste our time keep going back to it because I personally won't be entering any trades on there past, well, unless something mad happens in the next half hour. So I mean I'll keep checking by it, but I'm gonna direct my attention to other things. Yeah, so this is one of them where price needs to show you what it wants to do, essentially. So we're at this internal external, which we know we should move from this internal order block to this external high. Obviously, when we've got a range like this, we look to trade it from internal to external. For some reason, people always seem to understand it a lot easier when I draw it out like this. But we look to trade it from an order block, for example. We look for price to come down to our order block or our fair value gap. And then buy up to our external high. This is essentially how trends are formed. Internal to external. Internal being a fair value gap or an order block. And external being your current range, high or low. So yeah, this is one of them. You just want to let the market show what it wants to do. You probably are going to have room to long right now. If you was trying to sell, I would be selling from this order block here. So I would want price to come up first anyway. With that being said, you probably could get in buyers. Only short term though. So obviously we've filled this fair value gap here. So you could jump in buyers potentially up to this high here if you really wanted to. But I would just wait until this point gets hit and see how price runs. So for example, if price massively runs towards this with fast momentum, then it will show us that we're probably reacting off this order block because some momentum's actually stepped in. We're going to continue the trend. Whereas if we slowly make our way, then I'll be more favouring sells. So this is one of them. You really want to just let the market play us out before you try to predict it. Yeah, there's a Discord in the comments there. Why would you trade JER 30 over JER 40? Any difference other than the number of companies? They changed it, but the only thing why people like trading JER 30, I don't know what that's from. The only reason people like trading JER 40 is because so that monthly's been rejected now. Because it actually lines up with this Philip Nova, actually lines up with the Asia session. Yeah, let's have a look at it now. If I hit you with a 2-2, you're gonna get hella baby Leng Louis. What on earth did you just say? I've got no idea what you just said. Look at EU sells on midnight open, fair play. On the 5 minute on GJ looks choppy as hell at the moment, still waiting, fair play. How comes your bias on EU is bias? Just based on a higher time frame, bro. Not really based on how the morning's gone necessarily. Mainly based on the higher time frame. Thoughts on EG? I'm in from the daily true open. Yeah, nice. I mean, if you're in sales already, that is nice. As we said, we've already said the internal, external, we're in this range here. The one thing I don't really like is we didn't. I can definitely see us. I can see us potentially coming higher, but this is just the nature of EG. If this was the Euro, for example, if this was EU or GU, I'd say we're definitely going to be coming up to fill our internal and then moving down. But the nature of EG is it's just different. Like EG is nowhere near. I always say, chat. I always look at it like this. If EU and GU is 1080p, EG's 240p. The reason being is it's way less pip amount. The movement amount's way less. It's probably like a third of the amount. So stuff's just not going to mitigate as clean because it's got less to play with. But yeah, that's the comparison I always make. So that's why it's important as well, chat, to know what you're actually trading. Yeah, where are you getting out? I'd say this is probably a good point. I would have thought you'd already be out by now, depending on where you're aiming for. But yeah, it was a nice entry there. Actually, I don't know where you got in. That's the wrong DTO, innit? Yeah, I don't know where you got in. But either way, VGOX looking nice. Good morning, Mehmet. What are you saying? Lol, Louis, baby, Louis, hella Leng. Thoughts on Kevin? Bro, I swear to God, Kevin... Okay, yeah. Lucky we had stop loss at break even on that one. Lucky we had stop loss at break even. So yeah, we're going to stop looking at these two now till something actually happens. Okay, GU. Thoughts on Kevin. I'm not going to lie, when Kevin's identity leaks, it's going to be like the Epstein files, I swear to God. It's literally going to be like the Epstein files when Kevin's identity leaked. We've all got suspicions of who he is, but we don't actually know for a fact. Man said be it moved by 1 pip. We had a 4 pip stop loss and it moved up by 4 pip. Your favourite mental would have closed it at full TP at that point. So, yeah, I don't want to hear nothing, chat. Don't want to hear anything. Yeah, and again, here's the proof. Stop loss at break even. You can see 854. So, yeah. Why don't you start showing you enter? You're not really allowed to show it on TikTok, bro. Actually, you actually might be able to now because you never even used to be able to trade on here. You actually might since fucking Oracle bought it. Your own basket continuing down. Gee, just about missed. DXY predictions. Lou, you know who Flipper Boy George is? Or George? Nah, bro, I've got no idea. Show your MetaTrader 5 today. Why on earth would I do that? By the way, Aaron, I think that is Aaron I know, innit? Yeah. Again, CL. Well, there's reasons behind everything we do. There's reasons behind absolutely everything we do. Remember, the government shutdown is over now, so price is moving a lot more erratically. You can see on the dollar, getting a lot more volume. Even in this week, you can see. Yesterday was a small day. Today, we're hoping for a big move, especially in the sort of leading up to this. We do have news, big news, pretty much all the rest of the week. Monday, Tuesday's just got nothing, so we are going to see mad manipulation. So, yeah. To show you actually enter the trades you take. Some people like have got it in their head so much. Why just think about it. Why would I sit on live all day and not place a trade? Considering I also am with ACG as well, so I'm affiliated to ACG, so why would I like affiliate with their prop firm, come on live and trade, and then just not actually trade? Doesn't really make any sense why I would do that. But yeah, if that's what helps you cope, bro. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, Aaron, I'm gonna make you actually. Yeah, by the way, Stu, that's Aaron. Okay, show your EU trade. Literally just showed you the proof of what I said, but I'm gonna ignore you now. You're just being toxic, bro. Literally just being toxic. Again, if you're in the Discord, bro, if you was actually in the mentorship, I'm not even going to show you, but yeah, you would have seen all of my analysis on Monday, telling us the exact same thing. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get drawn into this stupidness. Who else got a free 5k from ACG? Yeah, they've been giving out loads of free 5ks because of their Discord. Every time I come in there's always someone hating. Make him mod so I can pin his comment. Yeah, Aaron, by the way, it's probably change your profile picture to Richesse or something, bro. It's probably easier. Only followers can be added as moderator. Oh, yeah, you got to follow Aaron. Let's have a look at AS and NQ. Always on TikTok, Kate, and they be the deadest traders as well. Yeah, facts. It's just angry because Body Blue bit him to shagging 100 in a day. Facts. Facts. Only on TikTok could someone hate on you, like, not getting cooked. If we didn't have stop loss at break even, all of my members would have got cooked. You got to think, like, a lot of people actually rely on me, chat. I've got 70 man in this live, 100 man on the YouTube, people in my Signal group, my own accounts to trade, my mentorship students to also teach. Nothing wrong with having stop loss at break even on the odd occasion, chat. I always preach against it as a rule. We don't do it as a rule, but if the market's moving specifically erratic and there's actual reasons for you to do it, there's nothing wrong with it. The reason we're against it is when it's a purely emotional based decision. But you can tell that wasn't us like, oh shit, like we're shitting ourselves. It's just logical. It wasn't that, it really wasn't that strong of a trade anyway. It was kind of a pooey trade, really. I mean, the main move, to be fair, if you caught this one early, fair play to you. This one here off that order block there, that would have been the nice trade. Some mad songs coming on, but I'm kind of here for it. And I follow you for so long, can I be a mod? Never. What? I'm usually on YouTube, oh. So I'm on at SL today. Not gonna lie, bro. Everyone's in good spirits. You're the only one like really crying in the. You know what? You can get blocked, bro. This guy comes in my live every day. Probably come in my live every day for like 6 months, and now he's trying to switch on me like that, bro. Hell yourself off, bro. Hope you enjoyed the Richesse fucking train, because it's not. You ain't a part of it anymore, bro. See you later. Enjoy the block party, bruv. I ain't got room for no bad energy today, chat. I'm not gonna lie. This is the big comeback of IRL streams, man. Big comeback of IRL streams. A big day today for Richesse, man. That guy can get fucked. Probably shouldn't have said that. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Bear can't say that. Alright, let's have a look at JER 30 because everyone's talking about it. What game is this? This is Fortnite, bro. This is Fortnite Trading View Package Edition. So this is just a skin we're using. A really like in-depth skin. Cloudy with a chance of ban hammer. Can you look at AU for me, Lou? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, boys, one thing I don't, when people hate, it's calm in it. But you know what really pisses me off, bro? When people have just been watching me for like 6 months just switch like that. Like, bro. One thing I respect more than anything is loyalty in it. That's it. You man know, I'm always like, if you man have been in my Discord. Loyalty's the main thing, and no one has loyalty these days. Literally no one. Powerpuff Girls love the puff. Yeah, me and Mate's linking up for New York Live. Yeah, so Aaron's, by the way, chat, is one of our new mods for the community. He's a fully funded trade. He's also trades for a hedge fund. So if you man have got any questions about what we do or anything like that, just drop him a message. You'll be active in the chat. You linking up with Mate today? Yeah, man, we're linking up today, bro. Yeah, GU's the main one. Okay, let's have a look at JER 30 actually. So JER 30. Again, in terms of the 4 hour, we're just in this mad consolidation period right now. We've had that breakout to the downside. Your best bet is just to look for that momentum to continue. We've got the start of this CRT, full min. We've got half hour left of the candle. So it does actually look like we could trade higher. Just up to that high. So me personally, there'll be two ways you could really approach this. Either buying up to this high, or what I would probably rather is wait for this high to be swept and then look for sells. Bro, no hate or anything, but your EU trade, can we see that it's fine? Can we see that it's fine if you don't want to? I can't lie, bro. I've got no idea what you're trying to say. Got no idea what you're trying to say. I ain't got no time for disloyalty in this community though, chat. I'll be real, man. They're getting blocked like nothing today. E.g., I beg, don't consolidate. Fucking hell, what's this price action? Yeah, trust me. This is the price action that people are slating me for going break even for, like. I mean, can we see it? Bro, what is there to... I don't even know what you're asking for at this point. I really don't know what more else we can say. Showed the same fucking screen. Look, do you want me to show the times? 8:42. You can see. Oh. And then 8:54. Still as a break even. 8:54. I don't really know what else you can... Oh, yeah, I don't even know what you're asking for, bro. I'll be real. He's always taking on us slow, no worries. Oh. Milano was giving you verbal. For some reason that bro loves to put my name in his mouth. Probably because, again, we got our bias right yesterday and they got theirs wrong. So, it's natural. Remember, chat, what do they say? What does literally everyone say? Hate never comes from above, innit? Hate never will come from above. Lou thinking EU takes Asia low. The volume on Jer 30 slightly higher than what is high. Just blow on for W song. Yeah, trust me. These songs are actually pretty cold. Can you look at AU for me, Lou? Yeah, no worries. Let's have a look at EG. Hopefully EG can have that next move down. Why do we have Milano kids in a Discord too? Fuck knows. Literally couldn't care less about these, man. It's like their whole life revolves around me. He's watching anime in his Pokemon pants while we are doing bits. Yeah, facts. He's so good that his followers have got to watch my live to learn how to trade the London session. I don't even know, Jay. Just some bro that's obsessed with us. Look, what are you thinking if EU takes Asia low? Core, don't have it, mate. He's sending shots. He makes more than you, pal. Wait. Eunice. Wait, hang on. This is Eunice. Hang on. wait. This is you right now, 52. Oh, mate. Shall I show you one more time? He actually pulls this off really well. We got Shawn Michaels, bro. They don't make him like Shawn anymore. Has anyone ever been called Shawn and actually had anywhere near as much aura as Shawn Michaels? I couldn't even tell you anyone with the name Shawn that has even an ounce of aura, let alone an actual decent amount of it like Shawn Michaels. That Quamey guy keeps saying about FVGs are rubbish and all that. Fair play. He's just some trader that makes content on YouTube and he has a group. Just below the price, 50%. Wait, what pairs were you asking for? AU. Can't wait to use that on my next stream. You are bullish or bearish. I'll go the opposite. Yeah, see, that's the exact same thing you did yesterday and lost. Friday and lost. Thursday and lost. Wednesday and lost. You lot have tried to inverse me 4 days in a row and 4 times you've lost. Yeah. It doesn't really matter because you lot are a demo trading account. You lot are like demo traders. You lot trade on demo accounts, so it doesn't really matter to me, but yeah. Yeah, facts I trade. Facts. Again, notice who talks about who, chat. Notice who talks about who. Have I ever sat on live and been like, you know what? Let me talk about him. Never once. I'm only ever do it in response to these men giving it large in the comments. Sean Dyche. Oh yeah, Sean Dyche, yeah. Great shout, V-Got. Great shout. I don't understand why some people slander the way some people trade. Like, if you understand the market the way there is profitable, that's all that matters, yeah. He's trying to get me into his mentorship. Yeah, if you want to know how to trade a demo account, bro, then yeah, get in there. I don't sit around my dinner table talking about none of them. Yeah, trust me. Trading, trading at Penn State University, I see. The way no one in the chat probably is going to understand that other than you have. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, wait, what pairs was we looking at? USD. Oh yeah, AUD USD. Yeah. Penn State? It's not funny! That's jokes. Seen the new one, Alf? Fucking jokes, innit? AU. Right, now, so we had what we wanted, which is sell off that older block down to here whenever I drew this out. I can't even remember. So you'll be looking to come to this external low right here. Thought on streaming on Kick, boys. Keep the bullying violation on tickers. Yeah, to be fair, I've got like 600 followers on Kick. I did stream on there for a few months. So I should even run it back and start going on there. CL trying to get me into his mentorship. Should I join? Oh, mate. Thinking of retracement on 411. Thoughts? Do they bail your live every day? It's not even just my live, bro. It's like I'm CR7 or something. The way these man like, it's just on live, off live, just everything, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I've done in my past life to offend these man, but something I've done's really, really offended. Adept always hits SL. Yeah, bro. That's why he doesn't ever go live. You man, I'll go live. I'll do the real. I'll do the real. Can't lie. Wait. Can't lie. Thinking of retracement to 11 on gold. Lol, damn. CL want to say sorry, can you unban him? I don't even know how to unban people, bro. Are you in Asia volume off the 15-minute order block holding? Nice. Volume off the 15-minute order block. Okay, yeah, this one down here. Yeah, nice. Let's draw on the volume from the low. Right, Jim Bob's got something. Yeah, right, so from the start of the low to the current high. Yeah, we are at that point right now. Let's do the Asia session. No, did you see that Ed Matty clip I put in the Loyals chat yesterday? You want coffee? Yeah, that was crazy. It was like, she was like fucking, it seemed like midday, like 12 o'clock. Did you enter EU or GU? Only the EU one we had, but yeah, it was straight out of break even after about two seconds. Coffee and Sniff, the same thing. Yeah, fact. These men are jokes, though. They're starting their own team, aren't they? They're starting their own team. Starting their own team. Do you want a coffee, bruv? Jokes. Like HS just banged a crack there. Yeah, trust. Trust me. It's like from Peep Shows, Stu. You know when he goes, "There's some kids at the door. Want to know if you've joined them for lunch? You're doing well. That's why they get at you low. Only ever happens to successful people." Yeah, facts, reality. It's all about positivity, though, man. You don't get nowhere from just hating. No one's ever blown up off hating. Just remember that. What time does HS start? 1 a.m. to 7 a.m, bro. Ed Matty and HS carrying the UK content hard. Yeah, trust me, man. Essex on top recently. I can't lie, boys. We got Connor Ben smashing it. We got Ed Matty and HS smashing it. We got Richesse. I mean, obviously we ain't on the same level as them three, but Richesse coming up in the game as well. Me closer again. Morning, bro. I sent you a DM on Discord. Yeah, I'll get back to you to here. I'll verify you after this live, bro. You got Kevin smashing it. Is this Kevin's burner? I'm Essex. Yeah, I see your video yesterday, reality. Smashing it, man. We're on top. That's what I'm saying. We create the lanes people can follow. Ed Matty and Jesse Pinkman, ever seen any of them in the same place at the same time? Yo, Mods, can you unban CL? I got Rich's conf. Bro, I don't know how to unban people. If you ask one more time, you're going to get banned as well, bro. Ronnie goes jokes. Yeah, trust me, David. Have you seen Ronnie Lemon Squid? Yeah, he's jokes. He's jokes. And who else you got? You got the finger. I find that geezer an absolute crease as well. Actually, you know what I mean? To be honest, I don't rate HS as a legitimate. Yeah, he's not a legitimate trader, but he's still smashing it for the scene. He's the biggest streamer in the UK. He's probably top 10 streamers in the world right now. Which for the UK is sick, considering we literally didn't have any streamers like a year and a half ago. So you still got to give him his props for that. Obviously, trading's just something he did to earn dough. Like, everyone knows he didn't actually trade, but still. Let me actually get this digital dollar guy out here. He's always in my life. Don't ever bring any type of value. Welcome to the block party. Have you seen Emily recently? You seen Jules' stickers? Yeah, Jules is sick at accents, bro. I rate his come dine with me. I think his General G one's the best. General G's such a helmet though. Honestly, the biggest helmet about. Biggest helmet about. Yeah, no, he ain't a legit trader, bro. He ain't. That Harris kid too, I want to weigh him in. I can't stand him. Oh, mate, the amount of people that have said to me they want to weigh that Harris kid in. What's he even... How's he even on there? Like, what did he even do? Why is he even about? What's his thing? Obviously, I've seen him. I know he is and that, but... How did he even, like, get there? How did he get there? Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, chat. What we saying on gold. Oh, wait, yeah, let's have a look at... Let's have a look at... this one here. The non-slayer, yeah, facts. Right, we've had a trade sent in. Right, we've had a trade sent in. Let's see how it does. See how this one plays out on gold. Chat, let me know what you men are looking for on gold if you're getting into gold. Alright, so what we got sent in. We'll see how this one... Okay, I'm assuming I've done that TP fucking wrong. All right, yeah. Those TPs in hell. Yeah, facts. Yeah, right. To be fair, this is not really my bias. Personally, I would rather it go higher, but I don't trade gold, so we'll see. We have got a specialised gold trader in the signal group sending in only gold signals, so, or not only gold signal, but mainly gold signals, so he knows gold way more than me. I'm happy to admit that, so let's see how it plays out. I was personally long on it, but, well, I wasn't in longs, but wanted it to go higher, so. Yeah, we can see. Look how choppy this is, chat. Look how absolutely mad choppy this is. This is why we went break even. It's literally just chopping up, down, up, down. What do you think of EU cells? Looks nice, bro. Looks nice, but it's just one of them. I just wouldn't be trying to get him. Wouldn't be trying to get him right now. There's just too much anticipation by the looks of it. Way too much anticipation. Price is not really wanting to do anything. It's shooting up, then shooting down. Shooting up, shooting down. We're not really seeing typical Asia liquidity as we'd like to either direction. Suppose the bread and butter is Asia liquidity grab. So yeah, you would really already want to be in sells to there if you are in. GU as well. You'd want to really see sells to there. So check gold. Did it take Asia high? It didn't take Asia high, bro. I'm actually not sure the way that his exact to have trading, the person that sent this in, but all I know is it is very fucking profitable with gold, and the members absolutely love him. So, can you look at EU sales? I got an EU sales. Fair play, Keon. What are you saying, Jim Bob? How you doing, bro? What are your thoughts on EU? Yeah, EU personally I'm bullish on, but it's just too much anticipation today. Passed my 25k Friday, nothing major, but first account pass feels weird. Lovely, Lewis, man. Get in, bro. Remember, like, the way you should trade it now, just think about how the risk is different. Think about you don't necessarily have to aim for a certain amount now. Any profit is good profit. Can you look at EJ on the 4-hour, lad? No worries, bro. See how much better and productive the live is when we block out the people like that. We're actually getting shit done. You in these sales on gold? I'm not in these sales personally, bro, but these was sent in. What are your thoughts? How long would it take to pass 100k challenge with your signals? Well, last week you would have passed it last week. But what we aim for in the signals is between 5 and 8% a month. So I'd say a month, maybe a little bit longer. Obviously, there's nothing confirmed in trading. It could have our first losing month in like a year and a half. Could happen. But yeah, on average, probably about a month. What is the analysis on gold, guys, or did you just give signals? Yeah, no, he just sent it in, bro. Mainly, he did send analysis in, but yeah, he mainly just sends the traders for people to copy. Don't do signal. No one has ever been profitable in them. Can't lie, bro. Our signals are very profitable. But I do get what you're saying. As a long term, you always definitely want to learn trading, man. You definitely want to learn how to trade yourself. I do completely agree with that on a long-term basis. But to pass a challenge, if you have got good traders that, again, do what they do live. And more time when there's a signal, I'll show you, man, on live anyway. Where was your stop on gold? Yeah, the stop was just about 440.50. Sometimes ALG so Asia sweeps and trade down to the opposite or just basically market structure. Fair play, bro. Fair play. Check Discord DM. October results are in there. Sweet, bro. Wait. Have a look at that after. See how this one plays down on gold, man. Music sound better. Didn't mean to laugh at him being homeless, was just people weighing him in. Wait, haha, wasn't he homeless? Wait. General's autistic fits ain't even stage, actual proper breakdowns in Dubai. Yeah, mate, the geezer's a mess though. What we saying on gold? Yeah. Looking, in my opinion, we're bullish, but I mean, I don't really trade gold that much at all, so I'm trusting that our gold trade is bearish, and I'll trust that. Yeah, I'm going to call it a session. Can't do anything worthy, getting in down a false anything. Yeah, no problem with that, bro. No problem at all with that. No problem with not trading for a day. You aim for 6 to 7%. Maybe I just can't help it. How do I get in your signals? Send me a DM, F80, bro. Send me a DM on Discord. If you go to the Discord, my name on there is Louis. You see me there. So let me put a message in the free chat. I'll just say yo or something. Yeah, by the way, chat, Aaron is one of our traders. He's now a mod, and he can help you out with anything you're struggling with. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Let's get 10k likes in here real quick. Last month was 10.95 RR. Lovely. I'll have a look into it after. I don't really want to open Excel because I've got hella I've got hella shit on there. And I don't know what screen it's going to open it on. Alright, cool. Yeah, we do have the signal results. So Stu the legend has actually worked out our signal results for the whole of October. I know a lot of people was asking. So here they are. Here they are, full, what do you call it, transparency. Let's have a look. I haven't even really read them. So we've got GJ Long, -1 loss. UJ Short, loss, -1. GU Short, 3.5R win. EU Short, break even, 0. So total of 1.5R. And then this is Gold. Gold Long, 3.5R dub. Gold Long, 4.4R dub. Gold Long, -1L. Gold Long, partial / break even, 2.5R profit. So this is, yeah, plus 9.45 profit. May the markets be with you, Master Skywalker. Appreciate that, bro. Do you have a live or proper account, bro, rather than a live account? I would want to have a live account in the future, but you just need so much money for it. I'll be real. You need loads of liquid capital for it to be worth it. But yeah, 9.45 last month in the Signal group. Total LRR for October. Wait, shit. Yeah, sorry, 10.95. Sorry, 9.45 plus 1.5. So yeah. 10.5, and let's have a look at the win rate, yeah? So this is another big thing that I tried to tell people. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 trades here. Is it going to let me edit it? Sorry, chat. We've got 9 trades here. We've got how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. We've got 1, 2, 3 losses. Wait, how can that be? We've got 9 trades? No. 8 trades, sorry. 8 trades, 4 wins, 3 losses, and 1 break even. So that essentially means our win rate is 4 out of 8. So we've got a 50% win rate, right? And that still enables us to get 10.5R at the end of the month. This just goes to show, chat, there's no need to be aiming for like an 80%, 90% win rate that all these people lie and say that they're getting. 50% win rate is absolutely fine as long as you're using decent RR. Again, chat, with us, you get the real. We won't be like any other groups that say, oh, we've got a 90% win rate, we top tick this, we da-da-da-da, but won't do anything live and won't show any results. If you man want me to scroll up and show you any of these trades, just let me know and I can scroll and show you them right now. Again, we've got nothing to hide in the chat, boys. We do everything open and honest, so let me know and I'll scroll and show you if you need it. Cheers for doing that, though, Stu. Yeah, this is me on Discord, boys. If you want to drop me a message, just reply to me. Or just click on my name and message me like that. You can also message Aaron as well if you've got any questions right now and he'll answer you before I jump off live. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 25R every day. Yeah, literally. Stu, what's your thoughts on EG? Are you sure with this sell? This is not my trade personally. This is Jim Bob's trade, so I can't really comment too much on the analysis, but yeah, I know for a fact he's a good gold trader. So I'm doing the same. Going to head to the gym to catch you in the morning. Have a good day. Have a good one, reality. Yeah, chat. Any other pairs you man are looking at, let me know and I'll have a look right now. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Let's get 10k likes in here real quick. If you've got any questions, just bang them in the comments. I'm not going to be staying on live mega late today because I've got shit to do. Not shit, I always got shit to do, but I've got to go somewhere soon. Sorry, V got. I like the EG, ALG, but it's getting on and it's being up and down. My general consensus is still out. Yeah, I think you're still in shorts, right? Where are you aiming for, VGOC? Where are you aiming for? Markets are not optimal in my opinion. Yeah, it's because we're anticipating this news, man. We're anticipating this news so heavily. Obviously, we've got CPI for the pound tomorrow. We've got FOMC. And then obviously that's just tomorrow. And then we've got loads more news on Thursday and Friday as well. So that's why the markets aren't really moving the cleanest. Right now, this trade hasn't really made anything. It's just consolidating. You can see it's just stuck in this period of consolidation right now. So we're really waiting for a decent little break out of this. How's the no bud going, Lou? Yeah, good, man. Good. I'm like, what, 10 days no puff now? 10 days no puff. I'm feeling good, bruv. I'm feeling good. I'm getting colour back in my face. I'm actually getting sleep. I actually didn't have a nightmare last night for the first time in ages. For the first time since I stopped smoking puff, I didn't get a nightmare. My appetite's back, bruv. I can't lie, it's good, man. It's good. I would recommend it to anyone who smokes puff, man. Knock it on the head before it gets stupid. With me, it just got stupid. Like, I've been smoking puff way too long. And if you're like me, then you're probably quite successful. Not trying to be like that. But if you're quite successful, you're like, oh, you know, I get on with my shit. I make money. I get on with my life. I've got a business. I've got this. I've got that. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting payouts. I'm living my life. I'm going on holiday. My life's good. Like, I can deal with smoking puff. But then you realise, yeah, your life's good, but it would be even better without puff. It holds you back. Well, I started looking at it was, bro, if Ronaldo started smoking puff, would he have been a better or worse football player? Worse. If Elon Musk started smoking puff, would he be a better or worse businessman? Worse. Like, first week is sultry. Yeah, facts, bro. I'm a week clean and honestly haven't felt any better. Yeah, facts, kid. Me too, bro. Me too. Have you ever considered full-time employment? I used to be employed full-time. I used to be employed. Nothing wrong with working a job. I don't know if that was meant to be a joke to try and get at me, but nothing at all wrong with working a job. Most of us in the chat have had to do it. I was working as a surveyor. Mace was working as a plasterer. Stu was a carpenter. Nothing wrong with that, chat. Nothing wrong with that. Acting like you man ain't got parents to probably break their back every day to fucking provide for you as kids, like, you know what I mean? I use it for medical purposes just to stop recreational. What medical purposes do you have, Smithy? Is 55 too old? Wait, too old for what? Too old for what, Steve? Do you think age will be held on gold? Again, this isn't my trade, so I can't really give you much insight into it. Me personally, I'm bullish, but I'm nowhere near as good a gold trader as the gold trader we have in here. If you're asking Steve, is 55 too old? Not at all. Not at all. Reality Bites in the live, I'm pretty sure, is in her 40s. And she started in her 40s and now she's doing absolute smashing it. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Steve. There's nothing wrong with that at all, man. Nothing wrong with that. Most of the best traders I've met are at that age. Facts. Never look down on a job. Yeah, facts. Probably one of these man's group who live on a demo account on Instagram. They don't know the reality of the world. Me and Mace have actually, like, fucking worked. Me and Mace know what it's like to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, leave for work and it's dark, get home and it's dark. We know, like, we've lived in the real fucking world. Yeah, no, definitely no point in giving up, Steve. There's literally no point at that. The thing is as well, like, what do you mean too late anyway? Too late for what? Do you know how much do you know how much my life has changed in the last 4 years? Do you know how much yours can fucking change in the next 4 years? That's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. Your entire life can be different. It's like a fat chick, yeah? It's like fat chicks. I always say, whenever I see a fat chick, I'm like, bro, do you know if you stopped eating for like 3 months, your entire life would change? Your entire existence would change. That's how I look at you as well, Steve, bro. Like, if you locked in, your entire life can fucking change. I always think that about fat birds, though, because sometimes they are proper pretty in the face, and you're just like, you literally, your entire existence can change if you just stopped eating for like three. Oh, I thought you was talking about stop trading. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Stop smoking puff. Yeah, I would stop smoking puff. Yeah, defo give it up, bro. Definitely give it up. Defo give it up. Yeah, this is gold. Again, this is my gold trader that sent this in, so I can't really give much insight into it. But if you man are looking at any other pairs, just let me know and we'll have a look. Can you check GJ? I'm in a buy. Yeah, we was looking at GJ buys as well. Just about missed our entry though. Yeah, GJ, I'm with you, bro. I think we are going to move to the upside. What I like is obviously Yen Basket's very bearish in my opinion. We pretty much called it pretty nicely. But yeah, Yen Basket's really bearish. If you look at UJ, there's not really any targets. I mean, the only target is the high that it made very, very recently. And as for EJ, sorry, there's literally no targets again. Only the target is the one we've made very recently. And we are actually at its current all-time high. Difference between that and GJ is GJ's actually got price action to aim for from the prior day. It's still got the prior day high to aim for. It's still making decent structure. And also, if you go on the daily time frame, you can see it's not really like this. If you look at EJ, it's just crazy, man. UJ, similar thing. There's nothing really to aim for. We're right at the peak. EJ, we're right at the peak. Whereas GJ, you can see we've actually got structure to aim for. So we've got the internal liquidity there. And if we go on the weekly time frame, we've got CRT of this low. And then CRT of this high to trade into. So yeah. I'm not giving up on my script. Facts. Yes, in Morocco. You're in Morocco, yeah? Lovely, Gazelle. Lovely. What's time is it in Morocco? What's the time difference from the UK? It's 10 a.m. here right now. You're one cheeseburger away from a heart attack. Another great Ed Matty quote. Yeah, facts. Steve, do you surf? Bro, for my Sparky apprenticeship, I used to get up at 5:30 and get home at 7. That's what I'm saying. Tell Richesse there's more liquidity. Should take them down. Should take them before they go down. Tell your Richesse because there's more liquidity. Should take them. Wait, what pair are you talking about? Yeah, that's crazy, Mehmet. I only been trading EU. Fair play, Caden. It was a bit mad today. It's the same time in Morocco, I'm pretty sure. That's cold. I love countries like that. Where Portugal's like that as well. Portugal's ultra based. What are you saying, Kelza? How you doing, bro? Entered a buy on gold, 133 and TP around 167. Then looking for sells. Fair play, Marcus. Nice, man. Sell on what, bro? We've just had a break out of this consolidation, so let's see what price wants to do now. So actually look at where the volume's lying. Look at where the volume's lying from this sell-off. My bias is bullish, but my gold trader has sent us in sells, so... No, the max volume is obviously, to be fair, along where all of this consolidation happened. Let's look at it on a lower time frame basis. So what I'm going to look for is basically the... from 8 o'clock last night, basically the recovery and everything we've seen. So we want to ignore this distribution because this is really the end of this move and then the start of sort of the new move or the new AMD forming. So I'm going to go at the bottom of this low to currently where we are. like that. And I'm going to go like that. So for a start, we can see loads and loads of volume and pretty much every point in price. Yeah, so what we want to see is obviously, we know that there's balance at this level. We know that there's balance at this level here, or these price points here. So essentially, what price is trying to do when it moves up like this is trying to seek out higher prices. So it's trying to break out at this point, because when there's a lot of volume, it means price is comfortable trading within this. Buyers and sellers are happy to participate at this price. When we reach a point where we want to go higher, price is searching for prices up here, and we want to see, are buyers and sellers happy to participate at these higher prices? Are we ready to see buyers step in? Are we ready to see sellers step in? You can see really, well, I mean, we've only seen it on the 1 minute, but since we've tried to break out of this big period of volume, really had a rejection, so price hasn't really wanted to do that, which tells us we may hopefully be trading back then into these areas of high volume. What are you trading today? Nothing, well, mainly just gold, but this isn't my, it's one of my gold traders' trades. But yeah, me personally, I'll be bullish on it, but my gold trade is bearish, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. See what people in the Discord are saying. A massive week on personal account. Shit, lovely, man. This is what I'm saying, Chad. This is the difference between us and, again, these other, I'm not going to mention the group, but these demo traders, unlive traders. This is our group, right? You can see 4 bags in a week, up to 14 bags. Crazy shit from Casper. Big up to you, Casper, bro. Don't know if you're in the live, but yeah, fair play. Absolutely smashed it there, mate. Absolutely smashed it. Portugal Ultra Base. Yeah, man. Where are the emojis on the iMac, boys? I hate saying. Yes, Gold ALG just took TP. Oh, yeah. If you're looking for ALG. Yeah, nice. I'm assuming you hit TP. Those that looked at Gold Longs ALG this morning. Those that looked at Gold ALG Longs this morning cooked. So gutted I missed it, Stu. Yeah, where did you man get in? Did you have an entry point in the end? Tap the detail for buyers if that's a thing. Yeah, man, definitely. Anyone else watch those weird Jesse Living with AI videos? They're awesome. Nah, what's that? Pierce, some of the lads in pre-London were looking to get in. Yeah, man. Tap detail for buyers if that's a thing. I'm looking to get in the mentorship soon. Yeah, definitely, Summer. Definitely. We do have the live stream every single morning starting at 6 a.m. going through to 8 a.m. So if you want to get a live before this live, exclusively with the members, and you can get all of that in my mentorship. Get that in the mentorship. If you've got any queries regarding the mentorship, Aaron's right there, boys. You can DM him and drop him a message, or just comment it to him in the chat, and he'll reply to you if I don't see you. Gold you can even sort you out with booking a call with me personally, or getting you in the mentorship. Gold just took the Asia higher. Now we're looking for a sell setup. Fair play. Fair play. That's what you're looking for in terms of the ALG. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, that was Mace's trade yesterday. Looks like we're heading for lower prices, man. Looks like we're heading for lower price. We probably are going to break this order box. So it looks like the daily is coming through. Looks like this daily internal external is going to be coming through. Again, there's nothing wrong with this. This is the most difficult point, is when you're actually trying to see what's going on. It's when we start actually dropping is when you want to start getting in. Again, this is the only crucial point when we're looking for reversals. Once this is confirmed, if we break out of this first order block here, it will confirm to me that we're targeting this low. So again, this is just a tricky time, but then you've got this entire like 100 pip range to be catching sells. But it's just when we haven't yet broken the 4-hour structure. So similarly, for example, you can see here. So for example, it was been a bit difficult to see if we're actually going to continue the 4-hour structure. If we're going to continue the 4-hour structure or reverse, so continue the 4-hour or reverse of our daily before this point's broken. But you can see once this point is broken, it confirms to us, and then we've got all of this space here to sell down to our external low. Again, 100 pips, and this is where you really catch your bread and butter trades. This is why we're a little bit lowered risk right now. It's why you see me maybe put stop loss at break even, take lower risk, lower position sizes. ALG is clear. I found free vids on YouTube. It's awesome and free chat, but want to level up. ALG is clear. Yeah, defo get in, man. Defo get in. Defo get in. If you've got any questions, on Discord, this is me here. I just said yo in the free chat. My name's in gold. We do have scams in our account pretending to be me, so just make sure you message me. My thing is gold. I've got this brer in here. Fucking hell. Geezer's a Discord bum out by the looks of things. Do you use leverage? We use prop firms, bro. If you are looking to get funded with a prop firm, I recommend Alpha Capital Group. Alpha Capital Group. They are the best firm in the game. Best firm in the game by a mile. Well, to be fair. Best firm in the UK, I should say. FTMO are definitely up there with the best firms in it. Well, to be fair, you'd say FTMO are definitely the most reliable just because they've been around for the longest. But in my opinion, Alpha Capital Group are the best in the UK by a decent margin. You can also use my code Richesse, and you're going to get 15% off. So yeah, it's cheaper, easier to pass than FTMO as well. So yeah, get in, man. What time you and Mace hopping on for New York? Not actually too sure. I'll have to check. I'll have to double check, innit? I'll have to double check, but I think it might be slightly later today. FTMO top step Breakthrough Capital 5% as Apex. Wait. Yeah, I mean, big up to Breakthrough Capital because I know that geezer's trying to do his thing, but Breakthrough Capital's isn't even close to Alpha Capital Group. Now, all due respect to the owners of Breakthrough, I rate what they've done. They've actually properly tried to make something of their firm, and they haven't just made some bullshit firm. They've actually made a decent firm. But the main thing, chat, the main thing you want to look for with prop firms, above all else, is the capital reserves. Look at the company and think how much capital does this company realistically have? Not how much is it earning? How much capital does this company realistically have that it can pay out to traders? And obviously Breakthrough's good, but we know the owners and we know they're not mega well. I mean, they've got dough obviously, but we know like they're not multi-millionaires. We know the owners of Alpha Capital Group are serious people. We're talking about 40, 50-year-old people that have been in the game for about 30 years. So no hate to any of the other firms, but I just think ACG gives that degree of risk. But yeah, no, still, there's a lot of good firms out there, man. There is a lot of good firms. My personal preference is Alpha Capital Group, though. Plus, obviously, I've got the code, so you can get them for a little bit cheaper. Just getting buyers on EU, what do you reckon? I'd probably be looking to leave EU and GU alone right now, just based on the fact that we are outside the kill zone, and based on the fact that there is so much news coming tomorrow. That getting in the trade is just too risky. We can see how choppy it is here, man. Just up, down, just chopping up, down. Look at GU. GU even chopping up, down. So we're just really consolidating. So it's really just tricking traders right now. Again, it's why we had our stop loss at break even on that trade. It wasn't for an emotional decision. It was based on logic. I remember that one guy, CL, in the chat for some reason was fuming that I did that. But yeah, turned out to be the right thing in the end, chat. We'll see how we react though, man. I do still want us to come down for the DXY and therefore EU and GU to come higher. But we will see. We will see. No way, there's already a fake Aaron in the Discord. Oh my days. Bro, which one of you, man, is that? Is there? Oh, did you just kick him? Because he's just changed his name, bruv. Oh, he's in the live as well, you little bastard. Stu, did you just kick him? Because he's just changed his name. He's just changed his name. He's literally just changed his name. You're an absolute dirtbag, whoever that is. Hope you know. Alright, Stu just banned. Alright, sweet. I hope you know, boys, if you're doing stuff like that, God is looking at you right now and thinking... God's looking down at you right now thinking, I gave you lungs, I gave you a heart, I gave you a brain. I brought you up in a first world country. I gave you everything you need, and you're in some Discord trying to scam people. Looking down on you, spitting at you. That's what God's doing to you right now, if that is you. Scamming is just filth. Why don't Discord limit the amount of times you can change name? I don't know, bro. They massively should, innit? But they massively should. Stu's just kicked him anyway. Member since April 2019 as well. What did he do? They just make fake names of us and try to lick people in the Discord, bro. Just absolute scumbags, innit? That's why, chat. When you join the Discord, make sure you message me first. I will not message you first. Also, if you're on Discord, you want to know the only people that are real that will message you, they'll have a different coloured name, right? So, mods, their name is blue. Let me show you. Mods, their name is blue. And obviously, me and Mace owners, our names are in gold. So me and Mace, our names are in gold, mods are in blue. Just don't get licked. And if you want to message any of us, even if one of them's messaged you and you're like, oh, is this real? Just go on the page, see Aaron, for example. If you see a DM from Aaron, don't just assume he's real. Go to the Discord, click on Aaron's name, and say, yo, and then send the message, and it should take you to the chat with them. And then you know who's real. Yeah, gold not doing too good right now. Yes, Genie, what you saying, bro? Are you playing my feelings at 4 hours screaming bullets to external high? Yeah, I know, man. Same as me, D. How do you add the GU stuff at the bottom on Trading View? It's our indicator, bro. So it's called Sessions, Ranges, and Equilibriums by Richesse, and it'll also mark out that on the bottom right, if that's what you mean. If you want that, just join the Discord. Aaron can help you find it. Alright, I'm going to put this song on, because I haven't listened to it, and I've just come in my head. I think it's far enough past the point this was released that we can listen to this. Let me know if I can't. Let me know if I should turn it off. Is it London or New York session right now? It's London session, bro. If you do want a bit of help understanding the different sessions, then I've got some YouTube videos on that. So if you just send me a DM, I can direct you to the right one. Get in the Discord, bro, and just send us a DM. GU is far better than EU in my opinion. In terms of longs, yes. Again, though, it's just unreliable. We tapped into this all about 1, 2, 3, 4, times. EU's tapped into it once, twice, twice, 3 times. Bro, life was so simple when this song came out. I swear to God, life was so simple. Bro, this is when Fortnite came out. It's when I still used to find memes funny. Are you in us? No, I'm in I'm in London, bro. Lou, can you try explain and give a quick explanation of what breaker structure looks like? Can't quite come to terms with it. Are you in the mentorship, bro? Have you got the mentorship content? Alright, so essentially, very simple, right? Market is made up of 2 things. Well, 2 main things. Highs and lows, right? Highs and lows. So there's really 3 or 5 definitions you need to know in order to really fully understand breaker structure. That is going to be high, low, range, leg, and retracement. Alright, so let's start with the high and low. So but essentially, right, a range is made up of a high, a low, a leg, and a retracement, right? That's what makes a range. So I'll show you, for example. I'll just draw random squiggles on the chart. Right, so let's start with this. So a range consists of a leg and a recovery. So think about this as sprint and recovery, right? Leg, retracement. Think about it as sprint, recovery, right? What comes up must at some point come down, okay? So that's essentially what a leg is. So the leg is the move up, and then the consolidation, up, consolidation. It can also be the other way around, leg down, back, leg down, back. The main point you need to understand is the low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Right, so essentially we've got low, high. From the low to the high, that makes a leg. High to the low makes a retracement. Leg, retracement, leg, retracement, leg, retracement. So essentially what a breaker structure is when we break out of a range. So first you need to identify a range. Once you can identify ranges properly, then this makes breaker structure just easy. So if you can identify a range, which is a low to a high in an uptrend, or a high to a low in a downtrend, it makes breaker structures very, very, very simple, right? So you've got your range here, so we're going to mark on our range. Right, so that's that. And essentially, if we break out of the high, right, that's continuing the trend. So if we break out of the high, it's a break of structure, right? So what we should assume now, this is our next range, is if we break out of the high, it's a break of structure. Essentially, if you want to make it easy, call it a break of range. Just change the name, BOR if you want, break of range. Right, so then we broke out of the high here. So then we're in another range. Remember, this is our leg, this is our retracement. We broke out, which means we've got another leg and another range. Break of the high, this is called a break of structure, break of structure, break of structure. Gee, sweet, then go long. Fair play, Danny. You probably want to wait for the New York session now anyway. The problem is I don't quite see it on the live chart. The lines aren't the same in the mentorship as my chart as theirs. Okay, cool. So essentially, the main thing you got to realise is you can't have a range within a range, right? Right, let's go on EU, for example, right? Oh, fuck it. Let's go on, like, GJ. So we start here, right? If you struggle with it, Because I know you said, oh, it's difficult with lines. Switch it to lines then. Switch it to lines. Switch it to lines. No shame in that. Whatever helps you understand it, helps you understand it. And then hopefully you can see a bit more. Now it becomes glaringly obvious. Leg, retracement, right? So what does that mean we have? It means we've got a low. It means we've got a high. It means we've got a leg and we've got a retracement. So what do we need in order for a breaker structure to happen? We need a break out of this range, right? You can see we broke out of the range there. So now we've got a low and we've got a high. And where do we need to be broken in order for another breaker structure? That's right, we need the high to be broken because we're in an uptrend, so we want the high to be broken. So even if you want to go from the top of the session, you've got high, or say we've got low, high. Then we have a change of character here, which is the start of our downtrend. So we've got low, high, broke out of it there. So now we've got another low. Broke out of it there, so we've got another high and a low. Did we break out? Yeah, low. Another high, another low, another high. Right, and this is the key one. This is the one that obviously changes it for the next trend to move higher. But make it the line chart. If you're really struggling, just make it the line chart, draw it on, and this makes it easier. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. High. Makes it so simple, and then just change it back to the candle chart. And then there you go. There you go. So downtrend, we change your character. Bro, just watch the video, innit? You need to watch the mentorship content, bro. You need to watch the mentorship content. This is very basic stuff. This is extremely basic stuff. About 100 probably about 300 people have watched the video and understood it. There's no way you're the outlier. Every single person's watched it enough to the point they understand it. If you don't understand it, watch the video, watch it again, watch it again, watch it again, watch it again, watch it 20 times if you have to. Watch it 50 times if you have to. Watch it fucking 100 times if you have to. You will understand it. Every single person does. No one in trading doesn't understand what a breaker structure is after they've studied it. So, if you may not understand it now, many people don't. It takes a lot of people a few tries. But just watch it again, watch it again, watch it again. And I promise you, you will eventually understand it fully. But yeah, Born, it can be difficult. It's very new to some people, but just keep on watching it. Keep on making notes because there may be something you missed. Keep on making notes, and eventually you'll get it, man. Rudimentary. EU to Friday low mentioned in the free chat a while back. Nice. Just a DXY pushing up above. Right, we're taking the Asia high now. That's taking that low. Bomb. Tapped into that order block on GU as well. Oh. We are live on YouTube as well, by the way, chat, as you can see. Does it take a while to learn the basics? Not really, bro. Not really. It's one of those things, like, once you learn it, it's simple as fuck. Like, it seems like it's so difficult, but once you learn the first one, it all falls in place. It's like really learning anything, bro. I'll be real. It's like playing a video game for the first time. It's so confusing because you've never played it. Once you do it for an hour, or once you bang it out for 2 hours, everything past that becomes pretty simple because you're in the framework of understanding how it works. It's just when it's completely new, like a new language, that's when it's difficult. I'll appreciate it. No worries, Born. I watched it 6-7 times. Are they better than funded next day? Yeah, bro. I think you're a bit behind in the live, Yum. Look at EU major sales. Looks like it's about to hit a key resistance and DXY going up. Yeah, we're just taking the Asia high, Kadem. Just taking the Asia high. on DXY. Tapped into that order block. This is not the movement to trade, bro. Looking too choppy. Yeah, I do agree, bro. We got a lot of news, man. We got a lot of news anticipating until tomorrow. Got a lot of news tomorrow, so there's so much anticipation for that. Obviously, extra choppy because the government opened finally in the US. Who's seen what? What's her name? The foreign. What's her name? What's her fucking name? What's her fucking name? So Shabana Mahmood, that's it. Who's seen what Shabana's been saying? Who's been seeing what Shabana's been saying? Double L Shabana in the chat, let me know. What's she been saying? Double L, let me know. EG has tapped the detail like 6-7 times. Fuck's sake. Keep thinking these are actually serious comments and I'll get halfway through and realise it says 6-7. It's up, we're waiting for an FP, yeah, man. Bullish on EU and GU. Getting some SMT on. Getting some SMT on ES and NQ. Could be sells on this. I mean, again, I don't really trade it. Whenever I see anyone trading ES and NQ, they literally just trade on the 1 minute. It's kind of mad. You're probably your next liquidity point here. Low made it just before R8. This is our TJR trades. TJR will be like, right, I'm in for 500 grand. Is Alpha better than funded next? Yes, it is, bro. You're so far behind in the chat. You're like half hour behind. Appreciate the follows, boys. What about Naz? Yeah, this is Naz here, bro. So yeah, a lot of people how they trade Naz is they'll wait for just for the inversion on the 1 minute and then they'll just enter straight off that. I'm pretty sure this is how TGR essentially trades. They'll get in at like here. Pretty sure this is how TJR trades. Let's do a forward tab. I need to start trading NQ as well because I'm with Alpha Futures now. I've got an account with them, so I need to actually trade it. Louis ain't going to realise he's behind. I don't know, man. Let me start following some people. Yeah, this is how I see TJR trading his thing every single time I watch it. Like, right, guys, I'm in for 800 grand. TP1's here. I'm going to jump off in a minute though, chat. Again, we're going to be doing some joint streams. There's going to be some 30 videos, some 30 content coming out from the realest traders in the game, boys. Realest traders on the net in the UK, at least. To be fair, the UK ain't really got any real traders, any real G's. Well, not G's, but any real proper traders. 1-to-1, yeah, literally. And you shorts potentially inverted on the 15 min. V got nice, bro. What's opinions on Lewis Kelly FX? Is that a joke? For some reason I thought he was talking about the England left winger, the fucking the woman. That's Chloe Kelly, isn't it? Who is Lewis Kelly? No idea who he is, bro, to be honest. DXY push him. Gold pushing down potentially. Again, we're trying to break out of these out of this range. Out of this balance. Price has tried twice now to really make some way above this and hasn't really been able to do so. Like, that's our TJR try. Obviously not hating on TJR, bruv, but like he'll wait for this to get broken and then go, alright, break even. Which maybe that is the way to trade now. I know that's not the way to trade Forex, but maybe that is the move. So I do need to start forward testing this shit more. Originally from Brum, but relocated to... And I think he's in Bali, bro. I just see on his page he's in Bali. But yeah, no, I don't know who he is, but fair play to him, bro. Fair play to him. Fair play to the lad. Right, we've broken this low now in EU. Alright, this 4 hours actually officially finally been broken. So now we can actually have a bit more confluence. This is the last point of the range that we should react off. But yeah, boys. Appreciate you, man, tuning in. And I'm going to catch you in the next live, people. I'm going to catch you in the next live. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you, man, tuning in. I'm going to jump off now, boys. There will be a joint stream for New York, so make sure you tune in as well. Wait 2 secs. But yeah, boys. See what Stu's just sent. Alright, yeah, boys. I'm going to jump off now, though. There will be a joint New York stream, IRL stream as well. So if you, man, want to see the IRL stream later, get into YouTube. YouTube's right there, boys. Everyone get into YouTube. Yeah, there's going to be a joint stream. There's going to be some 30 stuff going on later, man. Some 30 stuff over the next few days. A lot of shit coming out. A lot of news coming out. So, boys, make sure you're locked in. Everyone get in the Discord. Everyone be ready. It's going to be 30, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But yeah, big up to everyone for tuning in today, boys. And I'm going to catch you in the next stream, people. Big love and respect to everyone who tuned in. I'll be staying active in the Discord. If you need anything, just drop me a message. Again, my name is Louis. You'll see me in the Discord. Make sure you message the real one, not the fake one. But this is me here. My name is in gold when you see me. So yeah. Appreciate you, man, tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet. Appreciate the dubs in the chat, boys. Appreciate the dubs in the chat. YouTube. Big up to all you, man, on YouTube. Yeah, man, there'll be some 30 streams coming later. So big up to you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. W Trap, W Jed, W Stu, W Vigot, W Mehmet, W Steve, W Caden, W Cam, W Jed again. Big up to you, man. Appreciate you all tuning in, boys. Appreciate you for fucking with us. The best team on YouTube. The best streamers to fucking do it, man. We'll see how this gold trade plays out. I'll be active in the Discord, boys. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in, man. And I'll catch you in the next one, people. Sweet.